Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and this is a bonus card with using the Fiesta birthday and the Fiesta time framelits. I actually don't know if we're going to be using the framelits this time, but we are definitely using the birthday Fiesta stamp set. And this is a card that I found online. Well, the idea for this card I found online from Stampin' with Tammy, who said that she found it from somebody else. So this is not an original idea, but oh my gosh, it was so cute. I had to try it. So it is a photobomb picture using this llama, which I think is just too funny. Now, I'm going to photobomb another llama, but I was even thinking how cute would it be to like put a different critter in here and then have this llama photobombing the extra picture, which I think would be funny. So I might even do that down the road, but like, I don't know, if it was, here's a flamingo card, if the, you know, he's like just sticking his little head in there. I don't know, I think it's hilarious. So what you do to get a die cut of this or whatever, I don't want to use the die cut because I want it to be actually a little bit inside the green line all the way around. If I use the die cut, this would not work. So you do have to fussy cut when you're doing this. And if you're doing a fussy cut like this, you're doing all of the little points of his tail and all of those things. So I wanted you to see that I did do that. And I'm cutting just inside the green. And I almost finished it, but I thought, you know what, I'll bring you guys along while I finish it totally up. And I'm just trimming right in front of the green. And I'm going to get out my newer glasses because I was doing this last night, getting it ready. And it's tough for me to see it. So I need to use my strongest power glasses. Okay, so I'm almost done cutting it. I just need to cut inside his little hoof here. And it's a little bit difficult to do, I'm not gonna lie, because you're cutting it right inside the line. So it's not, I mean, it's not so hard, but to me, cutting inside the line is harder than cutting outside the line because it's hard to see exactly where it is. So there you go. So now that I have him totally cut out, I just did him on a piece of paper, and you can see the green outline still of my llama. So you can see how I cut it just inside the line. And then here is my llama. And what you're going to need, well, for my card, I'm using a piece of Whisper White cardstock. This is an A2 size, so I just have it cut at 4 1/4 by 11 and then scored at 5 1/2. And then I have a piece of Melon Mambo that will totally cover the front of this because that's the way I like it. So let me go ahead and do that. So I don't think I'm using any ribbon on this, at least not yet. Okay, and then we're going to put this on top of that like this, which is really cute. You could even do it this side if you wanted to. I wonder what that would look like with my other colors. That. Maybe I'll wait to put it on so I can check it out how I like it before I finish it. But I have a piece of Whisper White, and hopefully on my blog I will have all of the dimensions. If I do not, please remind me and I will go back in and try to do that. But this is cut at about 4 3/8 approximately, and this is by 3 1/2, and then I have a square cut at 3 1/4 and then a square cut at 3, and this is the soft sky and just the basic black. And I did the soft sky because I kind of wanted there to be like a sky behind it. And I'm just going to line this up right on the basic black. But before I do that, I'm actually going to stamp right on this sky paper, which I know is unusual because usually I stamp on Whisper White. But this time, because I want it to look like it's like we're outside and he's in the air or whatever, I'm putting that out there because I want it to be like he's outside. So the first thing that I'm going to do, and I just now thought of this and decided that I'm going to do it, I'm going to take my craft white stamp pad and I'm going to take a piece of sponge. This is one that I've already used with a different color, but I'm just going to use a different side of it. And I'm just dipping my sponge in this, and I'm just going to kind of make a little bit of cloud work up here. At least I hope I am. Just by making the sky have some white in it. I might need to refill this. Let me get out my, oh, you can kind of see it, but I'm going to get out my refill. That way I can teach you how to do that too. Oh, this is my stays on. Maybe, I think I have a regular white, craft white. Next. Let's see. Sorry guys, I didn't realize this was going to take me this long, or I would have paused it. Stampin' Up! Craft white. So I'm giving this a good shake. Shake, shake, shake. And then I'm just going to put it on here. And I'm going to go in both directions. And this is all you have to do to refill an ink pad. And with these craft ones, it is way more important that you shake it than the other ones. I'm going to put a little bit more. I'm just going to give it another shake because I feel like it's at the bottom. A lot of people store these upside down, just like their glitter glues that come in things like this. I do that sometimes. Sometimes it just depends how they land in the drawer, honestly. So when you've got a good coverage on it, then you can be done. Just let that dry a little bit. Now I'm just going to put a little bit on here. And we'll see how this works. If it doesn't work out, it's just paper. I'll just get another piece. Kind of left a little mark, didn't it? I'll turn it over. There, that's better. I just want there to be a hint of clouds in the sky. And I think that will do it. Okay, now I am going to stamp my little llama first. And I'm going to stamp him in brown ink, and I'm going to use my Misty. This is Close to Cocoa, is the ink color of my choice. And I'm actually going to do him this way because I want his legs to stick off a little bit, I think, because it looked like it was going to be too high in the sky. So I think I'll do it like this because this is going to look like a Polaroid. So I'm using my chocolate chip. Perfect. And then what I'm going to do is put him away for, well, I'm not even going to put him away. I'm just going to put him right over there. I'm going to get out the cactus, and I'm going to get out my little guy. I'm going to put this right on top of my stamped image. Trying really hard to keep it right inside the lines, just like the other one. And I need a piece of tape. Should have gotten that ready. That's okay. I have this Post-it note. I think I'm going to use it. Well, I need to be careful of where I put it. Let's put it right here for now. So he's going to hold that down. And then I'm going to take my cactus and put it like right here. And then I'm going to stamp this. Gosh, I think I'm going to stamp this. I wish it was kind of an outline of a cactus. I guess I'll do the Emerald Envy. Or you know what, maybe I'll do, I think I might do Pear Pizzazz. Let's see how this looks. Oh, that looks bad. There, that looks better. Okay. And then I will do, I'm moving this over here. I'm going to move this over here. There we go. Let me see, I might need another one, I'm not sure yet. See what this looks like when you take it away. It looks like the cactus is right behind him. Oh, that's kind of cute. I might do one more, like kind of like, I don't know, that might be overkill. I think I'm going to leave it. I don't want to overkill it. And then what I need is to clean him off. Put him away. Take my little guy and put him in here. However I want. She had him upside down, which is really cute too, like peeking in like this, like hey. But you could do him like coming in from the side, or I don't know. I think I will do it upside down because I think that was really cute. And so I just need to do his head. And you want him to go off of the page, so get a little bit more than what you know you need. But I don't need to ink up his whole body. There we go. Oh my goodness, so cute. Okay, so let's put this away. And I'm going to stamp this part. And I think I'm going to use these little flowers. And I think I might use, the Tempting Turquoise. I love this color. I'm going to do it again just to make sure it's real nice and dark. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to do a little bit of watercoloring, I think, because I want to make sure that, you know, this looks like a real picture. Well, as you know what I'm saying. I'm not even going to qualify that because we all know this is not a real picture and can't really look like a real picture because this is not real. But it's cute. Okay, so to watercolor this one, I am just lightly going to use the same color that I colored him with, or that I stamped him in, and I'm going to use my aqua painter. And I'm just going to go in here and just grab a little bit of this ink. Now, I have to be careful for a couple of reasons, because this ink, this chocolate chip, is not archival ink, so it will smear and make everything look really crummy if I'm not careful. And the other thing I have to be careful about is this is not watercolor paper. So I will, with the water, lose some of the stability of the paper, and then also I could punch a hole in it because it's not watercolor paper, and I'm putting water on it, and you know how water and paper don't exactly mix. I get paid on Friday, and I am tempted to buy a watercolor set off of Amazon. Had some really high quality watercolor paper and some nice watercolor, like, I want to say paints. They're not, they are paint. It's kind of like the watercolor that you used to use as a kid. You know how it has the paint in a little thing? It's kind of like that. I guess why change a good thing? So I left it in my cart on Amazon thinking that if I still want it when I get paid, then I can get it. Because sometimes I buy things and I'm like, why did I buy that? I mean, it was like an impulse buy, and I'm like, oh, I need this, and then I know I didn't really need it. So I need to be careful of that. I'm getting a little too much water out right here. I'm going to take my baby wipe because it will do. I'm going to get some of this water up. I must have squeezed my thing inadvertently. I don't like to usually squeeze it. Normally I don't even have to squeeze it for the whole time that I'm painting. And if I were using like real watercolor, the reason I'm kind of wanting that is because see how like his neck is darker right here? If I were using real watercolor and I went over this with water, it would disperse the ink color a little bit. It might do it a little bit now, but it's so hard to tell. I mean, it's kind of like, well, once it dries, it's stuck to where it was, and you can't re-wet it and get it to be something else. But with real watercolors, you can. So it doesn't matter how much water I put on there, it won't saturate. It will always be the same. So I'm going to turn this upside down and just kind of push some of that water onto this paper just so I can have this a little drier. And then I'm going to paint my other guy. And I think I want to make it obvious that this is not the same guy. So I might even put like some spots on him. I meant to do that to the other guy and I forgot. I think I'll get the black out and do some like dark gray spots on him. Or I guess I could just get out gray. Okay. That's pretty cute. And then let's get my Smoky Slate. Do I have some on there already? Yes. I'll just use what I have on there because I don't need very much at all. That's really cute. Okay, yay! And then I think I'm going to still go in and color his blanket. I think I'll use this Delightful Dijon to do that. And I'll just go right over the Tempting Turquoise, trying to be careful. I'm going to pick up this piece because it's pretty dark right there, so it'll let me get it dark to start. Alrighty. Sorry I'm not talking, I'm concentrating. I'm going to do these little ball things too, just so you can see them against the little llama a little better. Then I think I might go ahead and color in these. Okay, yay! So this is just a fun card, obviously. And I'm going to put my little black background onto this, just like the Polaroids have. And then here is my white Polaroid part. And I need to write something on here like Mexico City 1997 or something. $1999, that's the year my son was born. Well, 1997 was the year my daughter was born, so I guess I could have used either, but that cracks me up. And then we will take the card base, and let's see which one of these do I like better. Do I like it with the blue background, like this, or do I like it like this? Oh goodness, either one of them are cute. Lots of times one of them pops out to me and says, this one. I think I'm going to use the other side because for some reason the pink and the blue right together like that aren't doing it for me this time. And lots of times I like that color combination. So I don't know why it's not doing it for me, but that's the only thing that I could use to decipher which one I should do. So I'm going for it. So I'm just going to put this down in the middle of the piece of cardstock for the base. Then this is going to go over here. But I do think I'm going to tie a little ribbon around here before I put this down. And I might even dot it up. Or should I have done the ribbon around here? So many choices today. I think I'll just do it there. So I think what I need to do is put a little bit of snail on the back, kind of toward the bottom, both of these sides, so that I can put the ribbon around it. And then I'm going to use my dimensionals. I'll clip this one off because it's trying to go askew. It's trying to go askew. I think I have a screw loose. Alrighty, woohoo! Now we will take this off, Come off, wherever you are. I feel like this video has been long. Sorry, guys. Tracy likes it. My fingers are green. What in the world? I don't know even how I did that. So now I'm just going to kind of cockeye it, but fit it on the page, because that's just too funny. Oh my word. And then I'm going to put a little bow in this. And this stitched ribbon is really easy to put a bow in. If you guys are struggling with bows, I would suggest getting some of the ribbon this year, either the ruche ribbon or the striped ribbon. So far it has been very easy to tie bows with. And I'm not saying I'm an expert or anything, but the bows turn out pretty cute. Alright, so I'll use a glue dot. Have to find my next one. I'm just going to put that down right here. I have my watermelon lemonade candle going from that one. I think is a Bed Bath & Beyond one. It's starting to smell very waxy. I wonder if that means that it's about done. Doesn't smell so good anymore. It smells waxy. I'm actually surprised at how many candles I've burnt recently. And I'm going to put this down with some glue on the front just because I don't want it to come off. No particular reason. I don't always do this, but I don't know. It seemed like it needed it. Woohoo! Isn't that cute? Okay, let me look at it and see if I need anything else, but I think I'm done. Yes, I am done. Isn't that hilarious? I love this. I think it's a really cute idea. And thank you, Tammy White, for giving that to me. Her call number is Stamp with Tammy, and she spells her name T-A-M-I, so differently than I do. But, actually I spelled it like that for a small little time when I was in middle school because I thought it was cool. But then I went back to my normal spelling, which is T-A-M-M-Y. Okay, I'm making a story out of nothing. Okay, well, thank you so very much for watching. I hope that you enjoy it. I hope you find the humor in this, and yeah, give it a whirl. If there's any of the supplies that you need, my shop is open. Thank you so very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.